Second Timothy's. You can't give up. Second Timothy's, the second chapter. Second Timothy's 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of h.o.i. See, you got to endure hardness. That's why you got to take everything cheerfully that you give. That's a spirit that has to get into you so that you are enduring hardness as a good soldier of h.o.i. Say, no man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. The affairs of this life don't matter when it comes down to thus say the Most High and what we got to do in this truth. Because you're a soldier of h.o.i. Believe this. Understand this. But some gonna fall by the wayside because they're gonna allow somebody to come in and say something different to them. Next thing you know, they doing this. Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Most High with all thine heart. Trust in the Most High with all your mind. And lean not unto thine own understanding. Don't lean unto your own understanding. Proverbs 18 and 19. Where you think. This way I feel. Because that's I'll say a maturity. Some men are not mature in this word, in this walk. Some are still immature. And some women are very, very touchy, very, very sensitive and so forth, which you're the weaker vessel, but you ain't got to be that weak. You know, y'all lioness. Y'all supposed to be rising up. You rise up like that when you arguing and so forth, but be like that according to the way the Most High want us to be, period. Proverbs 18 and 19. A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city. You hear that? A brother that's offended is harder to be won than a strong city. And their contentions are like the bars of a castle. Their contentions are like the bars of a castle. You can't break into them. They like, you can't get through. You can't get through. That's serious, man. That's why you have to look at offending less. You know, try and not be offensive, because you can tell your brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city. And their contentions are like the bars of a castle. Woo. That's like you ain't gonna penetrate. You ain't gonna get through to them. That's why you got to follow the directions that we started this particular lesson in Matthew 18 and 15. Go to your brother alone and speak to him. So that we can do this and it won't be a problem. That's what the Most High wants in Zephaniah 2 and 1. You can follow this. Zephaniah 2 and 1. Like I said, everybody have their means of how we're gonna roll and deal in this truth. Zephaniah 2 and 1. Gather yourselves together, gather together, O nation not desired. See, we're a nation not desired, but he wants to gather together. We're a nation not desired. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the shaft, before the fierce anger of the Most High, the h.o.i. come upon you. Before the day of the Most High's anger come upon you. You hear that? That don't sound like no love to me. He said we got to gather ourselves together in mind and spirit and soul, man. Seek ye the Most High, all ye meek of the earth. All you that's like that dove. That dove is humble. Seek ye the Most High, all ye meek of the earth. And nobody more meeker than we, the children of Israel, which have wrought his judgment. Who wrought his judgment? Psalms 147, 19 and 20. See who wrought his judgment, who have wrought his judgment. We're not talking about Israel. Psalm 147, 19 and 20. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel, the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, the punishments for breaking his laws, statute, commandments, his rules and regulations, they have not known them. Other nations have not known them. Praise ye the Most High. So when you see here in Zephaniah 2 and 3, seek ye the Most High, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. This just told you that the Israelites are the only one that wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness. Seek righteousness. What's righteousness? Deuteronomy 6:25. What's righteousness? Seek righteousness, it says. Deuteronomy 6 and 25. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Most High our power, as he commanded us. That's righteousness, keeping the commandments of the Most High. Period. So, Zephaniah 2 and 3, seek ye the Most High while he could be found. All ye meek of the earth, Israelites, which have wrought his judgments, Israelites, seek righteousness, keep the laws of the Most High, commandments of the Most High, seek meekness, as that dove, he said, harmless as doves, seek meekness, know how to be humble. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Most High's anger. You hear that? You may be hid in the day of the Most High's anger. Look at Zephaniah 3 and 13. The remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity. See, the remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity, wickedness. They will not sin, nor speak lies. Neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth. But they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid. Sing, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O Israel. Be glad and rejoice with all the heart, O daughter of Jerusalem. See how he say? The Most High have taken away thy judgments to the Israelites. He have cast out thine enemy, those that endure to the end. The King of Israel, even the Most High, is in the midst of thee. Thou shalt not see evil anymore. That's the kingdom, y'all. All of this, applying all of this is what we can look forward to. In that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, fear thou not, and to Zion, the 12 tribes of Israel, let not thine hands be slack. The Most High thy power in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. Can you imagine the Most High singing to us? Hamashiach Yahushua singing, they singing to us. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden. The disgrace, how we've been disgraced, was a burden. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth. We had a halt, the Israelites, and gather her that was driven out. Gonna gather us from all four corners of the earth, and I will get them praise and fame. You know what he say he gonna do? He gonna get us praise and fame. The Most High will, if it's us. I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. He gonna get us praise and fame in every land where we have been put to shame. At that time will I bring you again, even in the time. This is the Most High gonna do this, not no man. At this time, I will bring you again, even in the time that I gather you. For I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth. When I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Most High Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Hallelujah. So with all said and done, we know that's the end result. And that's why you can be happy to know that salvation is coming to the 12 tribes of Israel forever and ever and ever. That's what the Most High just told us. He that have ears to hear, let him hear. And with that, I'm going to shut it down and giving all praise and glory to the Most High Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. If you like more information, you can reach me, Priest Thaahwam, Seal the Wisdom we got next forever and ever and ever at P.O. Box 20012, Long Beach, California, 90801-3012. And with that, I'm out. Shalom.